today's video, we're going to be looking at more graph stories. So we're going to be looking at a scenario and graphing the scenario based on the information they give us, determining based on the x-axis and the y-axis, and kind of seeing if it goes up and down or stays the same, and depending on the information they give us. So in this problem, it says during a snowstorm, Connor tracked the amount of snow on the ground. When the storm began, there was 1 inch of snow on the ground. All right, so right at the beginning at time 0, there's 1 inch on the ground. Okay, snow fell at a constant rate of 3 inches every 2 hours. 3 inches every 2 hours. So there's 1, 2, 3 every 2 hours. For how many hours? Until 6 inches have fallen. All right, so that was 3 inches. And now another 3 will give me 6. The storm then stopped for 3 hours. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then started again at a constant rate of 3 inches every 4 hours for the next 8 hours. So 3 inches every 4 hours. So that was 4 hours, and I got to do this again to get 8 hours. Up 3 over 4. Make a graph. Oh, and that's it. Make a graph showing the inches of snow on the ground over time using the data. Yep, nothing more than this. Okay, so I think with the graphing stories level 1, the difference is you might not be going up and over or down and over every one. Okay, this one you went up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2. Then you went up 1, 2, 3 over 4, up 3 over 4. Submit this answer and let's look at another one. All right, so on a spring day, Cooper noted the time of day and the temperature in degrees in Fahrenheit. His findings are as follows. At 6 a.m., the temperature was 52 degrees. So at 6 a.m., now this one, it doesn't give us nicely all the degrees here, but you can figure it out. 6 a.m. is 52 degrees. Go up to 52, that's where it starts. For the next 4 hours, the temperature rose 2 degrees per hour. So 2 degrees per hour, that's 1 hour. 2 degrees per hour, that's 2. 2 degrees per hour, that's 3. 2 degrees per hour, that's 4. For the next 2 hours, it rose 1 degree per hour. 1 degree per hour. That's 1 hour, 2 hours. Then the temperature stayed until 6 p.m. Okay, stayed. Where's 6 p.m. over here? Okay, so it's going to have a nice flat line until 6 p.m. For the next 2 hours, it dropped 2 degrees per hour. 2 degrees per hour. 2 degrees per hour. Then it dropped steadily until it was 56 degrees at midnight. So at midnight, it was 56. So I think this is 55, 56. You click there, and then make a nice straight line connecting it. So it started off pretty steep, then narrowed out, stopped, and then the temperature dropped. Okay, yeah, so we're talking about temperature here. We're not talking about snowfall. We're talking about temperature. It goes up, stays, drops, and then at 68 degrees at midnight. Okay. Let's look at one more. Let's look at a new one. All right, let's look at this one. During a snowstorm, Naomi tracked the amount of snow on the ground. When the storm began, there was no snow on the ground. No snow, right at where it began. No snow on the ground. Snow fell at a constant rate of 1 inch every 3 hours until 3 inches had fallen. 1 inch every 3 hours. So that's 1 inch. It has to do this for 3 until 3 inches. 2, 3. So now 3 inches had fallen. The storm then stopped for 6 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then started again at a constant rate of 3 inches per hour for the next 2 hours. 3 inches per hour for the next, so that's 1 hour. And now we got to do this again for 2 hours. And that's it. No, this is when the storm stopped again. The sun came out and melted the snow for the next 3 hours at a constant rate of 2 inches per hour. So now, boom, 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 2 inches per hour. How long are we doing this for? When the storm stopped again, the sun came out and melted the snow for the next 3 hours. So that's 1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. Okay, so it's for the next 3 hours, it's melted at a rate of 2 inches per hour. So it went down 2 inches per hour, 2 inches per hour, 2 inches per hour. And we are done. All right, so work through these problems. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you for watching today's video.